Hi, I'm Leo, and welcome to the app. I don't know if anybody's gonna listen to this, but if you are, welcome to my home. This is a space for us all to relax and just rabble on a bit. So, welcome to episode 1, or Episode 1. This is just gonna be a little trial. I've never done a podcast before. I'm recording with two mics right now because I don't know which one is gonna be better. And yeah, this is just gonna be a little introduction and a hi and a welcome. So, what is the Yap? Well, it's partly just my inner monologue that I have all the time. Might be sharing some thoughts and occasionally bestowing some wisdom. Basically, the idea came from me always talking with myself all of the time, out loud, when I'm by myself. And now I decided to grab a mic to seem a little bit less crazy. Another reason why I'm doing this is I want to make more content. I want to publish stuff. I want to record things. But I just find it super hard to make videos, to plan them, to edit them, to shoot them. So I also decided to record this podcast as a video podcast. So if you want, you can watch this on YouTube. And this is just gonna get me in the habit of recording some things, which I think is gonna be great. I mainly just see this as us hanging out together. I really wanna make the vibe of us just being friends, sitting together and talking about things. Please use this as background noise for any chores you're doing or just a soothing voice to fall asleep to. At least that's what I imagine my voice to be. Now that you kind of know what it is, which is very much undefined, why, where am I doing this? What's this ugly ass setup? Well, this is my completely brand new apartment. I literally got the keys to this apartment 1.5 hours ago. Not even. Just about an hour ago. And I landed in the Netherlands from Mexico 2 hours ago. And yeah, so now it's a bit of a chaos. My initial plan was to make an episode, to start my episode with, oh hey, welcome to my empty apartment. But well, it turned out my apartment was very much not empty. If you're watching this as a video podcast, you can see all of the stuff that's in there. And I already removed and moved half of the stuff somewhere else. Because while I was in Mexico, I got somebody to move all of my stuff from my old apartment to this new apartment. But I was a bit surprised when I came here that basically all the furniture from the previous tenant was still in here. So now it's very full. And I still have all of my boxes. My art is not hung. The walls are empty. There's ugly lamps hanging everywhere. So this is really my first hour in this apartment. And I'm sharing it with you. Isn't that nice? And hopefully we will see this apartment evolve together. I expect every episode to just be a bit nicer. There will have to be a lot of work done though in this apartment because it's relatively old. And yeah, there's super ugly lamps. There's a lot of colored glass everywhere. There is plugs on really weird positions. behind this painting there is a painting glued to the wall, like a picture frame glued to the wall. I do not know how I'm gonna get that off. So yeah, it's gonna be fun, but I'm excited because I have a lot of space to decorate. I have a lot of space to do cool things. And I just want to make this a really cozy, pretty place. I am a big sucker for interior design, so I'm really gonna spend some time on decorating and making this feel nice. But also, on the other hand, I do not want to spend a fortune. Because also, I really do not know how long I'm gonna be living here. So, and especially how long I'm gonna be living in the Netherlands or Europe. So, like, if I buy a bunch of big furniture and then move to a different continent, well, I'm not gonna move all of that furniture. So, that's gonna be a bit of a struggle, maybe. So, I'm really excited. There's a lot of new things, completely new apartment, starting a podcast, filming things. I'm excited. There's a lot of new things, and new things in general excite me. I have a big interest in like new things in general. I just really like I'm usually very interested in something just for the fact that I do not know what it is and that it is new, which might bite me in the ass sometime. But yeah, I'm excited to start this. And I'm really gonna be figuring everything out together with you. I have a small light mounted against a metal framed, what are they called? A shelf. No, they're not called a shelf. I don't know. A metal thing. And a paper towel in front of it to diffuse the light a bit. I have no clue what this is gonna look like. I just set it up there and was like, let me film this. I need to get this over with and then actually start unpacking. Then it's the first time I'm recording something long on my camera. I do not know how long my camera is gonna be able to record for. I do not know which mic I'm gonna use in the end. I also thought I was not gonna have to edit anything, but I do have to edit some things because there's just some long pauses in there sometimes in like the last 10 minutes that I've recorded, right? So this is more of a reflection already on the start of the episode. But at least I'm not gonna have to make cool edit sequences and b-roll and stuff like that in between. So it's gonna be a lot less work than making vlogs, which is great. And I'm also noticing how I should write more of a script. I don't want to write the script, but I need like bullet points to talk about, and also need to learn how to talk longer about a single point and build out that point before going to the next point. This was always like in school one of my biggest problems as well, writing essays. I would always just like go through all of it too quickly and then be kind of done with it, but I never really fully like elaborated on any of the points. So now I have some notes here. Frankly, they're all about just an introduction, because I think I'm just gonna keep this as an introduction. I have some nice topics that I want to talk about, but I think this is more of a I'm seeing this more of a trial run, more of just an introductory episode. I'm gonna figure out how to do things. I'm gonna learn a lot about what to write down, how is it gonna sound, how does it look, and then I can talk about some other topics. Because I have some good topics that I want to talk about, but it would feel like I wouldn't do it justice by making my like first recording about one of those topics. Yeah, so this is just about the first episode of this podcast. What a great meta episode, an episode about an episode. And I really do not know where this is gonna go. I don't know what this apartment is gonna be. I don't know what this podcast is gonna be. I frankly do not really know what I'm gonna do with my life. I have a lot of possibilities, I have a lot of options, which is great. And I just want to take you along the way. That's mainly what I want to do. See you in episode 2.